Welcome to The Knob. I'm your host, Miley Evans. Today on the Taking Flight podcast, we are joined with our Student Athlete of the Week, Sophie Harris from the East Surry women's golf team. Sophie, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
First off, how long have you been playing golf, and how much time and dedication do you spend preparing to play the sport?
I've been playing golf since I was about 12, and I have played off and on since then, but every fall I put a lot of time and dedication. Every single day I'm out there working.
That's very nice.
Thanks.
Are there any particular drills or skill set that you try to work on in preparation for your tournaments?
I try to work a lot on putting because that's where you can gain strokes back and that's how you can lose them. So I work on a lot of distance exercises and really getting a feel for all the different greens are where I play.
Yeah. Who has pushed you the hardest to play golf?
My dad, because my brother plays golf, and my dad would love if I went to college for golf, so he really tries to push me to be the best I can be.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite golfer or role model, or what role model has inspired you to play the most and why?
Probably Tiger Woods, because everyone knows about him, and he's so good.
Yeah. What's your favorite club to use and why?
Probably my 8-iron or my 6-iron, because I really like my 8-iron because it's always super consistent and it's always super straight. And my 6-iron, I really like how far it goes. So.
Sophie Harris, you are taking flight as a student athlete at East Surry. Up next, we will be talking to the women's golf coach, Darrin Haywood. Welcome back to the podcast. We are now joined with Coach Darrin Haywood of the women's golf team. Congratulations on Coach of the Year.
Well, thank you very much.
What does that accomplishment mean to you?
To me, it means that the girls played well, and they did what they were supposed to do. I'm just the facilitator, but they did all the work on the course, so it's all credit to them.
What made you start taking an interest in golf and getting involved in the sport? Did you play in high school or college?
I did not. I started playing as an adult and just fell in love with the game and the sport, and it's something that you can do no matter what your age, and so I thought when all my other sports careers are over, I still can play golf.
When did you take over the golf program at East Surry and why?
This was my first season as the women's golf coach, but I took over the men's program 8 years ago.
How long have you been coaching golf? Is it hard to teach the sport?
There's a lot that goes into it, and I don't claim to be a swing coach. Most of the kids have their own swing coach, but I'm more of the mental coach and trying to get their mind in the right frame so they're able to overcome problems. And as you know, as golfers, there's always a lot of struggles, and we have to get over that and forget the hole that we just played and prepare for the new hole.
What's more challenging, coaching the men's or the women's golf team?
That's a tough question. Probably the guys, because the guys are so intense and they're so competitive amongst each other, where the girls are much more positive towards each other and encouraging each other, and the guys are almost more of a cutthroat kind of sport that they want to eliminate competition and to be more successful themselves.
What is the most rewarding or favorite part of coaching the game?
Winning. When you win, everything's fun. And so seeing the kids have success is very important. Our first day at the States this year wasn't as much fun as we wanted, but we reset, got our minds right, and on day 2 of the state tournament we had a much better day. So it was a lot more fun to see the kids enjoy the game.
How do you motivate and encourage your players to get better at the sport?
Make sure they practice, and not just the practice time, but they have to constantly practice at golf. Golf is a sport that you can do by yourself, and you have to be self-motivated. So you have to continually get them to be self-motivated to do the sport whether the season's in or not, but they have to have some self-motivation.
Taking a look at your first season as head coach, you won Foothills 2A Conference, regionals, and finished 5th place in state. That's a huge success and must feel really special.
It does, and Coach Freeman, who had coached prior to me, had done a great job of laying the foundation, and the work had been laid in front of me. And then with the girls coming back, and then the addition to Colby this year and Taylor as freshmen, it just made a really good team that we were able to have success. And, I thoroughly enjoyed the season.
Coach, thanks for sitting down with us today, taking flight, and having success. It's a great day to be a Cardinal. Make sure you like and subscribe to our page, and we will see you next week. Go Cards.
Go Cards.